BT's Business Report is sponsored by Dynamic Funds.
Good morning and welcome back. It is Monday. Let's see how our friend Mike Eppel is doing. Mike, we just slide in on the commercial break. It was awesome. It was like that video in the BBC where like a little kid just slid in. It was awesome. It was like, and here's all. There you are.
There you go.
Cool Eppel.
See, got this nice rolly carpet coverage here, so it's pretty good.
That should be your opener. You know, like, let's bring in Mike Eppel. And you slide in. We have dramatic music or something. Zoop, right on in. Right? It goes. It's very dramatic, a la your stories today.
Yeah, well, except the problem is I'd probably slide right past and crash into my bookshelf. So
oh, my tractors!
Which could be entertaining too.
That would be fun. That'd go viral.
You know, open the closet and all of a sudden the bowling ball falls on my head.
That would be classic. Classic stuff,
yes,
Mike.
Exactly.
But today we've got business to do.
Yes, I know.
He doesn't want to do it.
And I'm laughing because it's just been so miserable the first 4 months of the year for 2022.
I know.
You know, we're already into the month of May. Already? Really? Anyway.
Really?
Going fast. And this year, we have seen stocks and bonds conspire to be the worst start to pretty much any given year since 1939. That's how bad it's been. We've seen investors look at higher interest rates. We're going to get the U.S. Central Bank raising rates aggressively this week, and then who knows how many more times going forward. You've got a war in Ukraine. You've got massive amounts of inflation worldwide. You've got companies, the biggest, are dealing with, well, just you know, the dynamic shift out of the COVID pandemic shutdowns to the new phase of economic performance. Amazon on Friday, Melanie, was down 12%. It wiped out tens of billions of dollars in market value. We saw Apple down by close to 4%. The NASDAQ is down close to 24% from its recent record high, which was set just late last year. And these markets have not taken kindly to this new environment, certainly for investors. Investors trying to figure out what's going to happen next. Well, maybe a new month starts something fresh, but typically it's sell in May and go away. But then we said, you know, April's typically a good month, so maybe everything's turned on its head a little bit here this year.
Sell in May, go away? Is that a thing?
Sell in May and go away. That's an old market adage.
Okay.
Doesn't always work out.
No.
But maybe this year it's the opposite.
All right.
It's opposite day. Let's do that.
I remember playing that game when I was little. It's opposite day.
Sure.
Said that about everything. Yeah, very annoying, but I loved it. COVID lockdowns.
George Costanza day.
There it is. COVID lockdowns, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
In China, they are extending, and now that's having an impact on the economy.
Yeah, it sure is. Look, their economy's slowing, and this is the world's largest consuming nation of oil, so the price for oil's down this morning by $3. Has it helped us much at the gas pumps? No. We've seen gas prices go up to around $1.85, $1.86, if not more. And, you know, it's kind of interesting to see how this is all filtering through to the global economy and how long it's going to be this way for China. Apple, you know, just in its earnings update, they said, look, we're having trouble getting product out of China right now because the plants are shut down. So that dented the earnings. So it's all tied together here. And, you know, I mentioned the price for oil being down this morning, Melanie. What I'm seeing for the price for diesel this morning?
Yeah, I saw it.
It was just a random fill up on the weekend. I went just regular gas, but it was like $2.45 for diesel. Oh boy, that is super expensive, and that's a global phenomenon as well. A little less supply, and the price goes way up. And guess what that does? What that leads to? Inflation. Because you know what uses diesel? Tractors.
Yeah.
Oops, over there.
There we go. No, there's one over your other shoulder too. There's a picture. It all works.
Well, by the way, I've got this little guy here. I just found.
Is he new?
On auction. Yeah, it's an X 590, just like the one I've got at the farm. So it's
adorable.
Awesome. See there's me sitting on one right there. There we go. Show and tell day.
One day we're going to need a full tour of your basement. Just heads up, Mike.
It's a mess. Anyway, look, the bottom line here is that if farmers are having to spend more, and trucks too, big transport trucks, transportation, agriculture, just builds into price pressures. Yeah.
Very quickly for you, we know the Prime Minister, Premier Ford, they're going to be in Windsor today. Auto sector announcement. Let's tee that one up. Yeah,
another election campaign announcement that isn't an election campaign announcement.
Right.
Or maybe it is. The election campaign in this province is underway. But this is, another joint announcement by the feds and the Ford government here about the auto sector. It's the Stellantis operations in Windsor is reportedly what this is going to be about, and it's all about EVs, electric vehicles. And this was something that was mentioned a lot in the budget last week about how many investments we've seen in the auto sector in this province, specifically related to electric vehicles. I think if I'm not mistaken, the GM plant in Ingersoll now is officially starting production of electric transport vans. So that's already, the shift is already on. Now we just got to get all the charging stations and the infrastructure built for all of that, right?
That is next, Mike. All right. As always, appreciate the time. We'll talk to you again same time tomorrow. Roll on in. Now roll on out. There he goes. Bye, Mike. Coming up next, we are 1 month away exactly before heading to the polls in June, provincial election. Mike talked about that, even though the campaigning isn't officially beginning yet. It kind of is. We'll talk to our Tammy Sutherland after the break.